Hey everyone, we're here with another video, and today the setup, hot ones. So we're going to go 10 wings. So I got these wings from Wingstop, no sponsorship, no nothing, but they're plain, so there's nothing on them. So a little bit different than tossing them all in. So, I'll pour the sauce on them and you can watch me do that. And we have my computer over here, which is asking me questions. I haven't read them yet, so I don't really know what they say. So we also got some fries over here too. Also over here, my milk of choice, some soy milk. And then we have, this is Powerade fruit punch. I probably should fill this up. Not a lot of water in this. So I'm a big fan of the show. I kind of like spicy foods, but I'm not like super into spicy foods. I always like trying spicy stuff, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I've had some of these are already open, but as you can see, some of these are still sealed, especially the more higher ones. So yeah, my experience with hot food is not a ton, but not nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started then. And also I'm gonna eat the entire wing because I'm hungry and it's dinner time for me. So we'll do the pours pretty healthily here because it's gotta sort of go on the entire wing. So that's good, right? So this is the first one. This is Hot Ones Buffalo Original. And I think this is from like season 21 or 2 seasons ago or something like that. So yeah, let's get started. It's a good sauce, I like it. No complaints there. But it's gonna take a little time because I've gotta eat the entire thing, so. This may or may not be worse than what they go through because I'm gonna eat the entire thing. But it also might be less because it's not doused in the entire thing, so. Nothing really there. Not bad. This is gonna get messy really quick. First question is, what's a pivotal moment in your life that shaped who you are today? Pivotal moment. I'd say probably when I was little. My brother definitely influenced me to do a lot of sports. My parents also influenced me to do a lot of sports. But one specifically that was different was running. And when I was in probably 4th or 5th grade, and my brother was in middle school, he started running and I went to his meets and stuff like that, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And ever since then, I've been running. So I'm 35, so it's been 25 years. So yeah, probably a huge pivotal moment in my life, which kind of shaped a lot of what I do with my free time now. This one's a little bit chunky. I've had this one before. This one I like too. This one I'm a fan of. And hot scale rating, not super hot. Question number 2. Can you share a personal failure that later turned out to be a blessing in disguise? I think probably every relationship until meeting Caroline, probably. Every relationship that I was in ended up in probably a poor breakup, and at that time you sort of think it's the end of the world, but in hindsight, it ends up shaping you and making you learn about what you want or don't want in a partner. Next one here we have, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. But it says hot sauce with a bit of twist, spicy sweet with passion fruit. Oh, the drums are so much easier to eat. Oop, that's a lot. has a lot of fruit taste in it. Again, still not bad on the heat-wise. What's the most challenging thing that you've done, and how did it change you? Probably the Ironman events. I did a 140.6 Ironman event in Arizona in 2013. Probably one of the toughest things that I've ever had to done or do and trained for. Probably more so the training than the actual race itself, since the race was actually really great. There were some issues that happened throughout the race, one being my goggles didn't completely suck to my face, and then water kept seeping into my eyes. My arms became numb when I was swimming, and my legs became numb when I was swimming. It made me not want to do any more Ironman events in terms of like full distance Ironman. All right, so this one is another hot one sauce, Los Calientes Barbacoa. This one's really good, actually. Oh, okay, all right, there's that. A little spice, but also barbecue-y, so I really like that. I think for me, this is the first one that feels like a little bit spicy. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why? Definitely like a Bruce Lee figure. Him or Jackie Chan would be pretty cool to speak with. I think it would also be cool to know like somebody from like the Egyptian era, like a King Tut figure, just to see what's on in their minds and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, I mean, my dad passed away like 6 years ago, so I definitely would love to have dinner with him again. So yeah, if I can do that and have him on there, then I'd choose him. Okay, had this one before. I think this one's pretty hot. This one's pretty good. It's pretty hot too. Whew. This one is the DJ Ablo Filipino hot sauce. Power jab. Hot sauce with a punch, power jab. Definitely a little bit hotter. Definitely stepping up the game here. I probably shouldn't keep putting more on here. Stupid. What's a passion or hobby you have that might surprise people? I'm into cars. I'm into videography. Like I said, I have a YouTube channel, so sometimes that surprises people. I think I have a lot of hobbies, and that's what ends up making things like tough for me, is that I have to figure out like what to do with all the things that I want to do. Whew, starting to get sweaty here. Whew. I think the fact that I have a bunch of hobbies and passions, and I think in general, I also like singing too, so I'm not very good at it, but I like singing. This one's also hot too. This is the Marshall's Hoot Sauce Whiskey Smoked Ghost. This one's pretty hot. Whew. Okay, there's that. All right, I should open these. I think the easier thing that I can do is I can speed this up if I want to, or I can slow it down. And I think when I go back and ask the questions, it ends up being tough for me because I am sweating profusely here. And this one is not coming off. Fun times. What the heck? What's with that? Give me the cap back. Can you see the sweat that is coming down from my nose? That's what's happening here. Oh. The consistency of some of these are very interesting. All right, ginger goat. Okay, this one's pretty liquidy. Okay. I'm gonna runny nose, I'm gonna need Kleenex. This one's not too bad, but regardless, I'm still sweating. Oh, I haven't read 6 yet. How do you handle criticism, and what's the best piece of constructive criticism you've ever received? I think I receive criticism fairly well. Usually I ask for it. Maybe I don't handle it super well if I'm maybe in a fight with my wife or something like that, which I could certainly work on a lot. I think maybe the best piece is my most recent boss gave me some really good advice. One of the things that I do is, at work specifically, or just in general, is when somebody presents me an issue or something like that, I race in there like, you have to put out a fire or something like that. And one of the things that he mentioned was that sometimes you just gotta let things sit, and you have to sort of wait it out and allow somebody to process it and somebody to figure out like if they need to answer it or not. You don't need to be the first person answering, and especially if it's not like your job to do it. So yeah, I'd say that. So 7, okay, cool. Oh shit. The bomb. It's not in the same packaging, which is annoying. I kind of want to do a thing where my family just tries this sauce, and I guess this will be, it's not coming out at all. Hold on, let me shake this up a bit. Whew, I'm kind of scared for this one because I haven't tried this yet. Hopefully it comes out because it's super, seems like it's super stuck. All right, we'll try with that first. There you go. Am I gonna get hit by it soon? Okay, that was a pretty big dab, so. Okay. I mean, my nose is starting to run more for sure. Okay, now it's starting to come on a bit. Whew. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to hit. Oh, that just goes all the way down in your throat. Oh yeah, that's bad. I think they time it. Yeah. I can shoot the video because I didn't feel anything. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What's a misconception people
Often have about you? Whew, yeah, that's bad. I think a lot of people. Oh yeah, it's bad. This one takes a while, but it's everywhere. Whew. Whew, I am sweating like a pig. I think a lot of people think I don't enjoy food, that I just eat it, to fill myself. I do enjoy food, and I try to really think about it when I eat it. That's probably a pretty big misconception about me. Probably need some Kleenex. It's like sweating more than I ran just now. All right, last two. So I think I need to read the next one too, because there's only 2 left. So let me read this next one here. Can you share a story about a time when you were completely out of your comfort zone? I think one time I was at this party with a bunch of people that I didn't know. I was there because I had a crush on a girl. And really didn't know many people at all, other than one of my friends that was there with me. And yeah, it was probably definitely one of the times that I realized that I'm mostly introverted, except when I'm around people that I know really well. But now I've sort of put myself out there, so that becomes more easy for me to do. Ooh, that is definitely a timed one that they do. Ooh, my stomach is gonna hate me. Gonna have to do some Pepto after this. Last two, Derrick. You can do this. The worst is behind you. Okay, so this is Dawson's hot sauce. This is Zuzu's 7 pot sauce. Can feel my stomach start turning here. Here we go. Got a little taste there, but my mouth is kind of burned now. Oh, that was a big one. That was not bad. At least I didn't feel too much of it. Maybe it's a late burner. Whew. I'll have to try that one again because I didn't really taste that. What's a book, movie, or a piece of art that had a profound impact on you, and why? There's this movie called Into the Wild, and there's a song in it that really moved me, and I think the guy actually, spoiler alert, he ends up dying at the end. But it was a pretty crazy movie that had that in it. And the whole premise of like living outdoors and being one with nature and stuff like that was very interesting, and really made me just really start to enjoy nature in a different form. So yeah, maybe the Harry Potter books too. Those are like the only series that I actually read fully through and really liked. All right, and then obviously it's the last dab, so I'm putting the entire, like, obviously I'm putting a dab on here. There we go. Oh, that did not taste good at all. I sweat all over my food. Oh yeah, that's hot. Hopefully you can still hear me on my microphone. I think I'm sweating through it. Ah, done. Okay. If you could go back and give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Not do this. Whew. Maybe something like patience. That
Not everything has to be rushed. I think telling myself, that you will get through tough times. I think when you're a kid, you really think that everything is life or death. And I would say enjoy myself and try more things, experience more things. When I was younger, say yes to essentially everything. Yes Man was also a really good movie. That can also answer one of the questions previously.
Number 10 question. Oh.